up, guys? I am using my new camera, so let's hope this turns out good. I don't know, this is an experiment. So anyways, it's Saturday night, Labor Day weekend, and I have decided to try my hand at sourdough focaccia. I'm basically gonna make the dough and then let it kind of rise all night, and then Jonathan likes to help in the kitchen, and he also likes to try to be artistic, so he's going to decorate the focaccia tomorrow before we bake it with stuff from the garden. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, with that being said, let's just get right in to making this sourdough focaccia. Okay, this actually works so well because I can use my phone now instead of using my phone and pausing and looking for recipes. Anyways, I'm just yapping. So basically this recipe says to mix 440 grams of water, which I pre-measured here, in a bowl. And then it says to put 10 grams of salt in the bowl. Okay. And then put this up. It says to mix 50 grams of starter in with the water. And this morning I got my starter out, added some flour and water, and it's pretty active. So I'm gonna add 50 grams. Yeah, that's good. Let me see if I can show you this, but one good way you can tell your starter is ready to use is if it floats, and it's floating here. So it says that I need to, you guys have to bear with me with this new camera, mix all of this together. Okay. I have Jonathan's database processing book in here. That's what I'm using as my tripod stand. Okay. Now that that's mixed, I have to add 512 grams of bread flour. So we are going to do that. What I'm going to do is dump it. Okay, I added way too much, so I'm going to put some back. Okay. And then I suspect we mix it up. Yep, we mix it up, and then we wait 30 minutes, and then we're gonna do one single stretch and fold. So let's mix this up. Actually, let's take it off the scale. Okay, it has been 30 minutes. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna do just some really quick, like, wet stretch and folds. This is what the recipe basically says to do. And then I'm gonna actually, I don't know if you can see this, let it sit out for a couple hours. And then right before I go to bed, I'm gonna put it in the fridge because it's probably going to double in size by the time, you know, like in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna put it in my fridge and kind of let it ferment overnight. And then we'll pull it out tomorrow and we will bake it. Okay, let me go get my olive oil. I will be right back. Okay, got my olive oil. It says to drizzle a little bit on the top, like that. Sure. And rub it around. Just following the directions. Seems weird, but okay. There's that. Oh, the camera's gonna fall. Okay. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna let this sit out. Right now it is 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna let this sit out for like 2 or 3 hours. Put it in my fridge, let it be in the fridge overnight, and then we'll pull it out tomorrow and we will make some art on it and bake it. So I will see you in the morning. Okay, so you probably can't see that. There we go. I let my dough sit in the fridge all night, and then I pulled it out this morning and let it sit out in the bowl for a couple hours. So what I'm gonna do now is I put olive oil in the bottom of my dish, and I am just going to scoop out my dough from my bowl, put it in here, and kind of mold it into a rectangle, of which I'm not very good at. And after I get this into like its shape, I'm gonna let it sit for 4 to 6 hours just out on my counter, and then I will have Jonathan decorate it. Yeah, and then we'll bake it. And tonight we're having chicken marsala for dinner, so I think this will go perfectly with that. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna kind of leave it at this, and then it'll slowly be able to stretch and fit this whole pan. But while we are waiting, I think it would be fun to decorate the kitchen for fall. So I'm gonna record that and show you guys how I decorate our kitchen for fall. It is, what is it, September 3rd, so I feel that it is an appropriate time of the year to decorate for fall, even though it's still warm outside. But, you know, what can we do about that? Okay, I'm gonna give you a little like before, during, and after. Our kitchen's actually pretty messy right now. We're gonna go camping soon, so we got a jet boil. and it's just pretty messy. Like, this is a little bit messy. So what I'm going to do is clean it up a little bit and then go get all my fall stuff and start decorating. So let's go. Okay, so I cleaned up a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. I cleaned up a little bit, but the rest is gonna be done when I actually decorate. And I went downstairs and I grabbed my fall tote, and I honestly thought I had more than one tote for fall because I have 3 for Christmas. I literally must have shoved every single fall thing that I own in this one tote. So let's just pull it all out and put it on the island and see what we have to work with. Okay, so I got most of my stuff out. There's still some stuff downstairs, but it's like bigger and I use it in the living room. Obviously I'm not using all of this in my kitchen, but I just got most of it out to set it out so I can see what I want to use in my kitchen. I will preface by saying I'm not the best decorator in the world. I just really like to decorate for fall and Christmas. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna preface with. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is old. I did barely bought anything this year. But a lot of the stuff came from like Target, Hobby Lobby, Kirkland's, Etsy. Like this garland came from Etsy. This right here came from a craft fair I went to. I wish that like I knew the name of like this booth, because you bought like this wood thing and then you bought like all these different little cutouts separately, and I wish I would have bought more because I only bought like fall stuff. I wish I would have bought Christmas, and like none of their stuff actually says oh, it won't focus. Anyway, none of their stuff like actually says like their booth name, so that's unfortunate, but I use this in my living room normally. Anyway, yeah. Oh, some stuff did come from Anthropologie. Like this pumpkin clove candle is the best from Anthropologie. It smells so good. It's definitely worth a purchase. I bought this last year, and there's still a ton of it left, so I don't have to buy another one. Another thing is, this is a candle warmer that I got from Walmart last year, but I don't use it as a candle warmer. I actually changed the bulb in it, and I just use it as like a light to make it kind of cozy. The reason I don't use it as a candle warmer is because it smells really bad. No matter what wax you have in it, it smells really bad. I even bought the Scentsy wax warmers, like the melts for it. Smells terrible. No matter what I did, it just like smelled like chemicals almost. And then I went online and I looked at the reviews, and other people said the same thing. So it wasn't just me. But yeah, I just like took the wax part out and I just use it as a light now. So with that being said, we're gonna start decorating my kitchen and the dining room and that shelf probably. I don't know if I will decorate our living room today, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go.
Are turning brown. Red Autumn comes too soon. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon.
This island is kind of crap. The wood is crap. We're gonna replace it eventually, but for now, we just have like spots on it. They're not dirt, they're just from where something wet was sitting. So, love that for us. So I figured I may as well just show what I did in the kitchen and dining room. I literally just put a candle in the fall wreath. Over here, I just put some pumpkins, my harvest sign, and this little building that I got from Hobby Lobby. I went really simple like I did last year on the island and just did my Kirkland's pumpkins, my anthropology candle, and a cookbook. I like it really simple because this is where we eat and I don't like to have to move a lot of stuff from where we eat. Over here, I just did my little, I say candle warmer, but like I said, it's not a candle warmer. It's just a light. Our bird, which I feel like I should just tell you guys kind of the story behind this bird. I forgot what we named it, but when we bought this house, we completely like remodeled the kitchen, and Jonathan did like all the work, and we had one of those Kinder eggs, and that's like the little thing that came inside the egg, and it was just kind of like our mascot for when we were redoing the kitchen. Maybe I'll show a picture of what this kitchen looked like before. If I remember, but anyway, I put the little garland behind our sink. Just went with a little candle, Mrs. Meyer's apple cider dish soap, which is my absolute favorite scent from Mrs. Meyer's. Just some pumpkins, a sweet cinnamon pumpkin, wallflower with the little thingy that my mom got me last year. And over here, Hobby Lobby candle, pumpkin. This is like an antique lamp that I got from eBay, I believe. And we found that bulb, and that's just what goes in it. I keep my flour over here because I make a lot of bread and do a lot of baking. So I just keep my flour out instead of having to put it in stuff. I have my basil that I use for cooking. I just put some pumpkins over here because I needed it to be a little bit fall. This is my Scentsy wax melt thingy. This is the scent that I have in it right now. I got it from Walmart on clearance, like back in June, and it smells super good. So yeah, anyway, Jonathan's outside hanging laundry, like the good husband that he is, and Calvin's out there with him. So yeah, it's a nice, awesome 91-degree day. Okay, now for real, we're gonna go decorate some bread. I forgot this part over here. This is literally also this plant. Okay, we're gonna start with this plant. I don't know, the lighting is terrible. This plant looks like it's going to die like twice a year. Every single year. I've had it for, I've had this plant for almost 10 years, and it looks like this like twice a year, and then it comes back. So I don't know. This is kind of the place where I just like put random stuff. I have my basil that I use for cooking. I just put some pumpkins over here because I needed it to be a little bit fall. This is my Scentsy wax melt thingy. This is the scent that I have in it right now. I got it from Walmart on clearance, like back in June, and it smells super good. So yeah, anyway, Jonathan's outside hanging laundry, like the good husband that he is, and Calvin's out there with him. So yeah, it's a nice, awesome 91-degree day. Okay, now for real, we're gonna go decorate some bread. Okay, so I went out in the garden and got a bunch of stuff, cut some of it up, didn't cut other things up, and I dimpled the bread. And Jonathan, who liked art class back in the day, is going to attempt to decorate the bread. Also, I preheated the oven at 425. Okay. Shall we just watch you decorate the bread?
No.
Yeah?
No.
He has to, like, Google.
No, because I'm not.
You gonna make flowers?
I have no idea. I think as soon as it's touched, it's essentially in there. So I'm gonna.
He's
I have an idea.
panicking. He's panicking.
I'm like, I always want to like prearrange it on a board before.
Ooh, smart.
Because as soon as it touches, it's like dead. It's.
Do you need a knife to, like, cut that up?
Maybe. I was thinking it looks like me leaving it as like a blossom.
Yeah, I think in the pictures they, like, cut it and then kind of spread it. This looks too fat.
Well.
I shouldn't say anything. That's my challenge is I shouldn't say anything.
It's going to be what it's going to be.
Here, if you want to, like, cut something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to put it. Where I don't stab you.
What to do with like these?
You don't have to use everything. I just gave you, like...
I know. I'm gonna do that. At least place that. Because I'll take a majority.
Here, I'll move the knife so we don't... Do you need the knife?
Yeah.
If you cut yourself...
Hey, it'll make a great video.
That's true.
See, my finger sliced right open.
We would just show you in the ER.
Yeah, it'd be fine. You have butterfly band-aids. It'd be fine. Oh, it's gonna spread. Very easily.
Calvin's, like, breathing really heavy.
It's like, we're tired. Even though we've done nothing.
I'll show Calvin.
It's like, don't show me.
He was outside barking at other dogs, so he's tired. Are you laughing at yourself?
A little bit. Like sprinkle these maybe?
Those are my spoon tomatoes, and they are super tiny. Can you put one in your hand and show, like, how small they are? Oh.
That's even like a bigger one. I mean, this is like a really small one.
Yeah. Oh. They're, like, really small tomatoes. They're very good. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm gonna make a flower. Can you make room? Well, not make room, but leave room.
Yeah,
I have an
you can
idea.
always push these down. They're just added color.
Okay, I want to do something real quick.
Maybe place it before you.
No,
Okay.
I don't believe in that. I'm thinking. Hold this. It's recording, so. It's the sun. That's my art. That one's mine. I'm very proud of that. I contributed.
I feel like I should like use all of this, but
You don't have to. You can also break some of it up, or you don't have to, like, use the whole, like, stem or whatever.
yeah.
Ooh. We should do one at Christmas and make it Christmas themed, like a Christmas tree. Except it wouldn't be our fresh vegetables.
I just want to use some of the veggies because I feel like they'll be really tasty. Because I really like that.
I don't think any of the peppers are spicy except for the jalapeno, I think. What did you just eat?
One of those things.
Which one?
These.
Oh, those aren't spicy.
They're really good. I don't use any of these. I want some of these. Just
I think it's the same thing. I just cut it in strips.
Oh, no, it's the same thing. What haven't I used? Oh, I need
You
jalapenos,
haven't used jalapenos, and these are the habanadas.
Just shove the whole thing in there?
You can cut it up. You know how to use a knife.
I feel like it's getting crowded, so maybe that's enough. I love jalapenos, so. I think it looks nice.
I think it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll be right back. Just a second. Okay. Last thing we have to do before we put it in the oven is drizzle it with olive oil and then sprinkle salt on the top.
Like light drizzle
Yeah.
or like a thick? Okay.
Like you can even put your thumb over like the top so it doesn't like all rush out.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, like that.
Like, definitely difficult to do.
Yeah, like that. That's nice.
Is that enough?
Probably a little more.
I mean, it's just full.
Okay, that's good. That's
yeah,
good.
I'm like, it's gonna be full of oil. I hate these caps. I feel sick.
And then sprinkle it. It said generously, but like, I mean, really as much salt as you like, because I know you don't love salt, so. But also, there's like, the bread itself isn't super salty.
Well, you tell me when. I'm not the cook, so.
Probably like a couple more sprinkles. Yeah, that seems good.
The bounces everywhere.
Calvin will eat it. He likes salt. Okay. Jonathan's putting it in the oven for me. So it says to do it for like 25 minutes. I think we'll start at 20 because our oven cooks fast. Oven timer.
My mind is like melting.
Okay. We'll be back with your database book.
You were using it.
I was using it, but not for knowledge. So this did need 25 minutes, and that's what it looks like after 25 minutes. Jonathan's art looks so good, right?
Yeah.
Does your art look so good?
Yeah.
Anyway, we are gonna wait to taste this because we're gonna make chicken marsala for dinner tonight. So I think we're gonna eat this with our chicken marsala, and we will let you know what it tastes like and if it's good or not. So I'll see you tonight for dinner. So can say that the focaccia was delicious. One mistake that I guess I made was I did not like put enough olive oil on the bottom of the pan because it all stuck and we cannot get it out. But other than that, it's really good. It's like a 10 out of 10, delicious. Would highly recommend it. It's honestly the best focaccia recipe that I have ever made. I've made just regular focaccia without the sourdough before, and I didn't think it was that great. But this one, it's so good. And we had it with our chicken marsala, which we're just like letting it cool because we just ate it and it was delicious. So anyway, I'm gonna go decorate my living room for fall, and maybe I will show you at the end of this video. Maybe not. Maybe I'll save it for the next video. I probably will do that. I'll probably save the living room stuff for the next video. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I love you more than you know, and have a good rest of the day.